my name is Mercedes and welcome to EXpressive TV.
My typical day consists of waking up. No. So I usually prepare my stuff for the next day, the day before, just to make the morning transition a little easier. I usually start at the gym, so my gym stuff is ready, and then I just have all the things, meetings and stuff I need to do planned out, and then from the gym I go usually to either a workspace or a coffee shop. I'll answer emails, have meetings, and then at the end of the day I like to do things I enjoy so that I close the day doing something fun. It's either blogging, writing about travel, going to a restaurant, or making jewelry. I would describe myself as friendly, as energetic, overly positive, creative, loving. I didn't always see myself as an entrepreneur. It kind of transitioned that way. I have always been a self-starter, found myself in leadership roles, even in school, graduate school, undergraduate school, but I went down a career path. That career path didn't work for me, and I decided to kind of find myself and try things out, and in that journey I started a jewelry business. And that, I guess, started the entrepreneurship journey, but that's just evolved into me being able to take control of my world and the things that I want to do, and to do those things and to put those things into action. And when you have full control of the things that you do, then you are your own business entity, and I guess that evolves you into an entrepreneur. School helped me with entrepreneurship. I think it taught me how to network, how to communicate, the different spaces that people are in. You meet people from walks of life, doing different things, seeking different professional goals. However, you can somehow work together. I guess it also taught me about collaboration, how even if we do two different things, we can work together and help each other build our businesses and our goals. What else did it help me do? I love school. I mean, I went to school, I went to undergrad and graduate school, and although those are not my focuses right now, those fields that I studied, all the experiences I think brought me to where I am today and helped me along this journey and know how to handle the journey. I currently have a few endeavors. My firstborn is Heart Mercedes. That is a jewelry business that is evolving into a creative consultation business. So through that, I have learned how to do pop-up shops, how to host markets and be a vendor, how to do different things like photography, video editing, all those things. And all those skills have allowed me to help other entrepreneurs, and that has been part of the evolution to the creative consultation. I currently am working with the City of Avondale Estates as their creative director and planning art walks for them. And that is, of course, number one. The other thing that I'm really enjoying doing right now is my boyfriend and I have a blog, Wandering Us, and it is a travel blog and has also evolved into a food blog through our Google reviews. And we've done some budget traveling out of the country, and we're actually planning another trip to Asia. So that is really exciting, and we hope to inspire and teach people how to travel on a budget, using hostels, using these websites and all those things. And everything that I do, I think, falls under the umbrella of helping others and giving them resources, whether it's entrepreneur resources and leadership, or travel and lifestyle. And can't forget, I also do some creative management, and I manage an artist. His name is Roger Perilla. He is a tattoo artist, and we have worked on building his brand and just kind of helping develop his clientele and his style, and allowing him to focus on his journey and his art with a little bit of help. While they all are similar in the form of what I I want to provide, and which is a resource. They're all different within the spectrum of, one is art focused and creativity, another is travel and food focused and lifestyle, and then the third is really a managerial organization realm. I love all of my endeavors, but I would have to say my favorite is Wandering Us. As a kid, my mom exposed me to travel. We traveled every year, and my fondest memories were built around that. So growing up and being able to figure that out and how to do that was a lot of fun. And now that I have a partner to do that with, it just makes it even better. Sharing those experiences with someone like I shared those experiences with my family, and teaching others how to do that on a budget, I think is just really rewarding for everyone. The accomplishments that I'm most proud of, I think one came really early in my career, and that was winning Best of Atlanta in 2015. I had just started Heart Mercedes after being in a car accident, and I really didn't expect much to come of it. And I got this email from Creative Loafing, and I thought it was spam, but I found out that it was not, and they awarded me Best of Atlanta in handmade accessories. But also this year I was honored at the High Museum as the local artist of the month, and that was it was breathtaking to be in Atlanta's best art museum, and to be honored that night, and to be able to craft with hundreds of people and share the thing that I love with them. I establish relationships with clients by building rapport. I'm very thankful to have a background in social work, and that has definitely taught me how to talk to people and how to relate. When you can relate with someone, you create a unique connection between you two that makes for a really good business partnership, because you understand each other. It's more than just black and white, this is what we're doing and this is how it needs to be done. You have a respect for each other that you wouldn't build otherwise if you didn't get to know that person. Ask them where they're from. Ask them what they like to do, why they like doing what they do, what do they like about what they do. And that way, as you guys work together, you can keep those things in mind and flourish. My biggest obstacle was choosing to be an entrepreneur. And the things that made that difficult for me was judgment. I have a master's degree in social work. I'm actually a licensed social worker, and a lot of people just didn't understand why I wanted to sit and make jewelry. But obviously it's evolved to be more than that. However, in that, judgment from my parents, I think, was maybe the most difficult thing. And I think that 3 years later, I'm just now being able to communicate with them and have us understand each other and what I do. Having them see what I do was probably the best growth for us, but before that, they just saw me as a struggling artist and didn't understand why. And that was really hard for me. Everyone lives their life and wants to make their parents proud. And I think especially for me, growing up in such a loving, supportive household, to make them feel like their support didn't matter, or the things that they wanted for me didn't matter, that was difficult for me. However, I had to choose myself and my happiness in those moments, and so far it's been good. It's been rewarding, and I've gained so much of their support and their love in that process. What pushed me to do what I'm doing was life. I happened to hit rock bottom. I got out of a relationship. 2 days later got into an accident that put me in the ICU, and I couldn't work. And that brought me to my hobby, which was Heart Mercedes, and I leaned into it and just really went full throttle. I did research on how to be an entrepreneur, how to run a business, what it takes to run an online business, how to use Etsy. And I took that time where I was bedridden and learned those things, and I fell in love with it. And it made it really easy for me to transition from that accident into something positive that just helped me grow as a person and get out of that space. Even in that journey, other negative things happened. My grandmother got sick, but I enjoyed doing what I did so much with Heart Mercedes that it was something I looked forward to. My advice to younger entrepreneurs Number one, stop caring what people think. Be mindful and be respectful and love yourself, but it doesn't matter what other people want for you. What matters is what you want for yourself. In thinking that, don't give up, set your goals, make them clear, be clear with what you want, and follow your heart.